starting. Very
As Sir Thomas E. Clarke rightly said, engineering is the closest thing to magic that exists in this world. And so, we welcome you all to this auspicious day of magicians, the Engineers' Day.
With immense pride and honor, we welcome our young, dynamic and passionate director, Sir C.M. Faiz Muhammad, in his absentia, and our dear principal, ever-inspiring HODs, and our beloved faculties. Now I call upon my friend Nevin Santosh to officially welcome you to this gathering.
A very good afternoon to one and all who has gathered around for this auspicious day. I first would like to welcome our dear principal who is present here today to be with us on this very special day. I am happy to welcome our operation head of HKBK, Mrs. Maria George, who has taken her time amidst her busy schedule to be here with us today. With respect, I welcome our dear Professor Hussain Ahmed, head of I2AC board. I welcome Dr. Lata Rajgopal, our dear HOD, to whom which we are able to gather here today for this event. I welcome all other department heads who have devoted their time and their schedule to attend this small event arranged by us. Last but not least, our closest family to all of us, our dear faculties also. Welcome. And to this major event, those who have passed and who are still pursuing, I say a happy Engineers' Day to all of you. Thank you.
Sir M. Shweshwaraya was a truly remarkable man, who made significant contributions to the field of engineering and to the development of India. Sir was an inspiration to us engineers, and I call Mantusa Icon to give him a tribute to Engineers' Day.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, we come together to celebrate not just a day, but the day that honors the unsung heroes of our society, our engineers. Engineering Day is a day of reflection, gratitude, and profound respect for those who shape our world with innovation, dedication, and unwavering spirit. As we stand here today, let us take a moment to look around and realize the incredible impact of engineering on our lives. From the moment we wake up in bed, engineering products surround us. It's the roads we travel, the buildings we inhabit, the gadgets we can't live without, and the medical marvels that save lives. But beyond the concrete and the steel, engineering builds something even more profound. They build dreams. They transform ideas into realities, making the impossible seem ordinary. They are the architects of progress and the visionaries who propel us into the future. Engineers are the bridge between what is and what could be. It's easy to forget the passion and the dedication that lie in the heart of engineering. It's easy to overlook the sleepless nights, the relentless problem solving, and the burning desire to make the world a better. We are the creators of hope. As we celebrate Engineers Day, let us remember the giants who walked before us, like Sir M. Vishwesvaraya, whose legacy still inspires us. Today, let us also recognize the unsung heroes, the engineers who work tirelessly behind the scenes, making our lives safer and more comfortable and more connected. But this day is not just about celebrating the past or the present. It's about nurturing the engineers of the future. It's about igniting the spark of curiosity and innovation in the hearts of young minds. It's about telling us students that they hold the keys to unlock brighter future. Engineering is not just about equations and calculations, it's about imagination and creativity. It's about the relentless pursuit of solutions, the courage to question the status quo, the audacity to dream big. Engineering is a testament to human potential, a reminder that we are capable of greatness. In the closing, let us embrace Engineers Day with a deep sense of appreciation for engineers who have shaped our world. Let us carry their legacy forward and let us inspire the engineers of tomorrow. Together, we can build a future that is not just sustainable but filled with endless possibilities. Thank you and happy Engineers Day to everyone.
Thank you, Manfusa. That was very inspiring.
The person responsible for the occurrence of this celebration, I call upon Dr. Lata R, HOD of ECD, to share thoughts on this day.
Dear Honorable Chairman, Mr. C.M. Ibrahim, beloved Director, Mr. Faiz Mohammed, and Operation Head, Mrs. Maria Judge, HKBK Group of Institutions, and Principal of HKBK CE, various department HODs, and my faculty members, student friends, as the volunteers. A hearty welcome to this wonderful occasion and warm good afternoon to one and all present over here. As the convener of this program, I would like to thank my sincere, heartfelt thanks to our management, operation head, as well as principal for giving us permission to celebrate this event on the National Engineers Day on 15 September 2023. Thank you for that. As a pride moment, and on behalf of engineers, I wish all of you assembled over here a happy Engineers Day. And what is the significance of that? We will be knowing that Vishwesvaraya birthday is celebrated as nothing but Engineers Day. And basically he is a civil engineer, but there is concentrating on his birth page. He is not a civil personality alone, he is a multidisciplinary. Okay, so proud moment for all the Bangaloreans as well as Karnataka people to have a scientist such a way who is concentrated in centuries beyond the limit, who contributed to the research culture. All over the research fraternity should be proud to have a scientist like that. And one such example is our Vishwesvaraya Museum, which is located at Bengaluru, right? So multidisciplinary concept, as I mean to say that multidisciplinary concept is not at all new to us. So engineering has to be focused with design, development and approach towards the research. On this occasion, on this juncture, I will tell you one thing, we will take a vote such a way that we won't be concentrating only on academics and we focus towards the research culture across all the major disciplines of HKBK, right? That must be, the vote has to be taken in this occasion. But I reserve that for the entire audience now, right? That will be happens. with principal's permissions also, right? And then, today, when I was searching for the wishes, I had one quote. No nation is complete without its engineers. I repeat it. No nation is complete without its engineers. And this one will be very much suitable for India because our ancestors, we have focused towards earlier 3 decades before, when we are entering into the engineering domain, earlier we will be concentrating on the business and foreign lands. Now the era have been changed. Professional colleges are dominating and the employability of the nation is based on only professional colleges, that to engineers. When the moment I was talking in my nephews or niece and all, they will be telling that, why can't you go for medicine? They will tell immediately. I am very much comfortable with engineering because of time short limit. I graduated immediately, get the job. Somewhat, it's a decent figure for salaries. Okay, now there is settlement of doctors too low. Is it clear? So we should be and proud to be an engineer at this event, right? So hold on that saying, our India is building. It should be holding the responsibility to contribute much on the research as an engineer on this day. Happy Engineers Day to all other present. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. That was truly invigorating. I invite Ms. Maria George, Operations Head of HKBK Group of Institution, to address the gathering of magicians, as I like to call engineers.
Hello, good evening. Was it good afternoon? Addressing all the magicians here. So I'll start off with the usual respected chairman in his absentia, respected director in his absentia, respected principal Dr. Riaz Ahmed, who has just newly joined today. Thank you, sir, for being here. Respected HODs and QAC head and your faculties. So we've heard quite a few quotes about engineers being magicians. And you guys are the ones who actually make these engineers. So you are also no short of magicians yourselves, right? And most of you are engineers. In your core lies innovation. So you're not just teachers, you're also innovators. This is something our director understands very well. That is why there is a category for student faculty innovation and faculty innovation in our awards and recognition program. Because at your core, you are engineers. And never forget that. So today, if the world is moving forward, your hand is there in it, either directly or indirectly. So never forget that. So on behalf of the management and staff of HKBK group of institutions, I wish you all a very happy Engineers Day. So I'll move on to the next part of my role here. Before I introduce your new principal, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Dabasimara for her contribution. She stepped in when we needed her the most. It is not an easy role to fulfill. Okay, it was a 25-year-old institution and BQ is not an easy university to manage. There are so many aspects to being a principal that eludes us all. But she took on the challenge and she's faced quite a bit. From MBA inspections to LIC inspections to 2 rounds of the LIC. And we would be amiss if we, just let that slide without thanking her properly. So thank you, ma'am. On behalf of the staff and management, thank you for your service to HKBK. I call upon Professor Hussain sir. Ma'am, please come up on stage so we can honor you properly. Thank you, ma'am, for your service, and we look forward to following your career as it progresses here in HKBK. So, ma'am is, as you all know, also the HOD of AIML. So, she's still in the forefront, and we expect a lot of innovative things from her. So, I wish you all the best, ma'am. Now, moving on to the introduction of a new principal. I'm sure you're all very eager and excited to meet him. I can say he's a very interesting personality, somebody you will all grow to like very much. His profile is extremely impressive. For around 11 years he was with Inaugural University. He has occupied various positions, administrative and academic. He's been a head of department, he's been an assistant director, a board of studies member, an academic council member. He has focused greatly on research, in fact, filed 12 patents, right, out of which, how many have been granted? A large number, in fact, has been granted. 3 international patents have been granted, 6 Indian patents have been granted. He is a research fellow. Okay, 2 PhDs have already completed their work and have been awarded under his fellowship. 3 more are continuing. He's an avid researcher, but at heart, he is a teacher. Right? This is something that he has made very clear. He loves teaching. Student welfare is of primary importance to him. In fact, today he addressed your final year students. He was so eager to meet them and to make sure that they are on the right path. So that is the sort of dedication that he is bringing with him. So I am very excited to have him here as our principal. He has lofty aims and ambitions for us, and with your cooperation, I believe we can get there easily. So apart from his distinguished academic successes, he is also somebody who believes in teamwork. He is somebody who is very respectful of individuals' dignity. He is somebody who likes to take everybody along. So I do believe that together we can take HKBK to new heights. So please join me in welcoming your new principal, Dr. Riaz Ahmad. I invite all the HODs, please come on to the stage and welcome sir. Come sir. Thank you, sir. So, in fact, I would, sir, please don't leave. I would like you to address your staff as well. I think it's best if you talk to them directly. I think I may not be able to do justice to your character, which is good. So, please. Thank you, everyone.
The fans sound interfere with my voice. It is audible. So, respected Chairman, CM Prime Minister. In our barren land, I come from Raichur, we have very few leaders. I think there is a positive feedback. So we look upon some leaders, and I have grown seeing Sir CM Ibrahim as one of the motivation. Today I am very fortunate that I am being made part of his dream in serving the society, and one of the best service what we can provide is by creating the next generation. So I am very happy that I got the opportunity, and especially on this day of Engineers Day where I have been incepted at one of the administrative role. Very nice time to take such roles. Even the Nabi Navan is starting, and also within 4 days we have Chaturthi. Vakratunda Mahakaya, Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Prumedeva Sarvakareshu, Sarva. So, ಯಾವುದೇ ವಿಘ್ನ ಇರಲಾರದೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೃಪ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆ ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬೇಡಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. I will pray that if God chooses me to take some work from me to do best for you, like if you are to grow, let it happen through me. If the college has to grow, let it happen through me. Let him accept me for his work, what he wants to execute in the society. He cannot come directly. Let him accept me for the service what he wants to execute on this land. Okay. While talking about Engineers Day, it has been a very tough journey for us. Being engineers, we are first generation engineer, and I also respect the vision of our director sir. In our first meeting, he said, Riya sir, I am not running this college for lavish students. My intention is to target 60% of the students who are first generation engineers. In our complete, I can say, Khandan, I am the first engineer, my sister is the first engineer, my brother is the first engineer. With that vision, in this situation, I would like to remember the contribution of S.N. Krishna and Veerappa Moili, who started CET education, and they reserved 40% of the seats for government. That was the first model throughout India where poor students, they no need to take private management admission. They have to go to write a CET, and through that they will get seat. Thankful to S.N. Krishna sir, who brought ITBT to Bangalore. Thanks to Veerappa Moili sir, who brought the concept of CET for the first time in India. And because of that, I am an engineer, my sister is an engineer, my brother is an engineer, my wife is also an engineer. Alright? So, while contributing, while giving the respect to these people, I also would like to give one situation how this engineering has marveled the life of many people. I come from a place, Raichur, where people are not up to the economical status. There was a small family, and the husband was attendant in medical transcriptions. Okay, attendant. His salary was 2,800 or 3,000, somewhere like that. And his wife was housewife. They have 2 kids. They had 2 kids, and one of the son, he did textile engineering. Okay, in SLN College, Raichur. And later, after 10 years, when I again met them, son took father to US for an eye operation, and that is only possible with the profession of engineering. He became a software engineer, he was part of Infosys, he got an on-site opportunity, and he was able enough to take his parents for their medical checkup to US. No poor student can dream to give these facilities back to their parents if they don't have an engineering career of my generation. Okay, so this engineering has made a tremendous improvement, especially in the middle class people, where they were not thinking of those luxuries. Today, those luxuries have become necessaries for us. When I was doing masters, I was not having a single desktop or laptop, but within 3 years, when my brother was doing masters in UBCE, I got him laptop. My sister got him laptop, and with his scholarship, he got a laptop. So this is the impact of engineering, and I want to thank our parents for allowing us, for investing in us, with their amount, trust, money, love when we were doing our engineering. I want to thank my parents for seeing that I become a good engineer. I want to thank your parents to see that you also become a good engineer. So this is the gratitude I wanted to show on Engineers Day. And then as Lata Madam said, why we have to go for medical when I can have our luxury in engineering. I very well agree with that point. I also want to share same kind of feeling what I have. My CET rank was 2,876. I had got medical seat in Alaveen College. But somehow we didn't have good impression about the college, and at that time there was some issues with the recognition of the college. So I shifted to engineering, and my engineering rank was 7,800. So you can make out how best engineer I am. Okay? So medical was my first preference, and it happens with many Karnataka students. We always prepare for medical and we end up becoming engineer. It happened with my sister, it happened with me. And we cautioned my brother, so it didn't happen with him. Okay? So the medical profession is required when you have problem for your life. But when you have a life, what you need is lifestyle. Whenever there is a threat for your life, you need medicine people. And when you have life, now you need lifestyle. That is what we are going to provide. You want smart homes, engineers will provide. You want villas, civil engineers will provide. You want mobility, electrical engineers, and also automobile mechanical engineers will provide. You want to communicate, you want to control, you want to compute, electronics engineers will provide. And you want to fill the life in any hardware, software engineers will provide. So life is provided or taken care or somewhat, I can say, maintained by doctors. But when you have life, the next thing you seek is lifestyle. And that is we engineers who are going to provide that. It was a luxury previously, now it has become. So engineering was luxury previously, now it has become. And that was the second point I wanted to make, that in medicine, people will come to you at the emergency. If the things go right, they will praise you like God. If the things go wrong, they will hit you like. But in engineering, you provide the best, they will be happy, they will pay, and they will praise you. And in engineering, teaching, still more better. One of my friends, Suresh Jayawanda, he works with HAL, and after 16 years, he came to know that he was actually working on light combat helicopter, which was a dream vision or child, what I can say. It was a vision of previous prime ministers and also presidents. He never knew that he was part of it, and he cannot put it in his resume, but I can say that I have produced 4,000 engineers in last 15 years. I can say that 70 of my students only in UK, they stay in UK. I can say 106 students, they stay in US. There are 60 plus in Germany. In all European countries, almost 400 students are abroad. Only because of me, I can say proudly, because I have brought them and I have given my letter of recommendations, with that they have got their admissions. So, being an engineer is a proud moment for us on Engineers Day, but I am an engineer who produced engineers. It should be multiple. 400x times of proud moment what we need to have. And taking pride in this profession is very important, because if you don't respect yourself, nobody will respect your profession. That is very important. Okay? And let me also clarify that engineering is not only with BTech or BE in review or any university. Anybody who works with machines are engineers. Even the borewell people are engineers. If you see their shop, engineering was borewell workers, right? They are also engineers. So that has to be the definition of engineering, and we have to give due respect for all the engineering professions. So, a small alarming situation where we have in these days, most of the focus are shifting towards IT domain in engineering, and that is where we see the erosion of core concepts of mechanical, civil and electrical, and somewhere it was impacted during some time where semiconductor was not picking up on EC, but now again EC has got the machine. I want to give you a call to all the teachers that don't be confined to one branch. You cannot enjoy the flavors of all domains if you confine yourself for one domain. My BTech is in EC, my MTech is in computer networking, so computer science, my PhD is in artificial intelligence, My second PhD is in management, design thinking, and my postdoc is in cyber security. Enjoy all the flavors. Beyond this, I have written papers on even philosophy also. Okay? So, enjoying all the flavors, that is where you do social engineering. Among all the engineering, social engineering is very important. Let me tell you why I didn't join medicine, because in one day, in the tuition class, madam made a comment that one student has not brought pen. Okay? pen medical seat anta college seat and she took 2 colleges name and I got seat in those colleges. I didn't join. I changed my profession, my aim, my aspiration just because of one joke by a teacher. That is not electronics engineering, that is not computer science engineering, it is called as social engineering. How do you change the environment around you is very important. So whether you are a chemistry guy, whether you are a philosophy guy, whether you are from humanities, whether you are from management, you all can do engineering, and that is social engineering. How a father runs the house, social engineering. How a mother absorbs the anger of her husband, social engineering. How children accept the rage of their parents and accommodate their aspirations, social engineering. How we will accommodate our friends with different religion, region, caste, creed, linguistics is social engineering. If you cannot do social engineering, to hell with your degree of engineering. ऑनलाइन भी आ गया अभी, एनरोल करो, पैसे भेजो, आपको आपके घर को कोरियर आ जाएगा, 2 टेस्ट ले लो, इंजीनियर बन जाओगे. That is not engineering. Engineering is manipulating. The dictionary word meaning of engineering is manipulating. If the environment is going bad, if the social condition is bad, it is you and I, the teachers, who have to engineer the society such that everybody feels safe. Everybody should feel secure, everybody feel inclusive, everybody should feel that they are contributing to the society, and everybody should feel the ownership of the nation. Then only you are an engineer who are creating engineers, not by electronics, not by computer science, not by civil, electrical, mechanical, but by social engineering. I call upon, I urge, I beg, become social engineers. Irrespective of your degree, become social engineers, give the impact to everybody that everybody is included and everybody is equal and everybody has equal to say to the growth of the nation. That is what a vision has to be given by a teacher, by a HOD, by a principal, by a vice chancellor in every education institute. Then only we can do successful social engineering, we can be proud of such Bharat Ratna people, and we can make some better nation. No, I will tell you how to become Bharat Ratna. God has been very generous on me, and I have got everything. If you have an elder sister, you will never be spoiled. If you have an elder sister, you will never be unsuccessful. Highly impossible. I tried so many things. लड़की के पीछे पड़ा फिर भी मैं हमारे दीदी ने मुझे सुधार दिया. If you have elder sister, you will never be unsuccessful. And in that, if you are an engineer, you will never be unsuccessful. Highly impossible. Okay? So how to become such a great personality? I studied all the list of Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna, Padma Shri also. In all the list, nobody has focused on any of the domains which we focus in the news. Nobody has focused on any domain which is focused on the news. News rooms are something they want to sell their perspectives. It is well said, right? When you search a tablet, the first answer is not the best tablet. The first answer is from the company which has very good ranking SEO, search engine optimization algorithm. In the same way, the news which sells will be sold on the news. It is the teachers who have to give the fact, and they have to ground the students, and they also have to elevate the spirit of the students. Now, if we take one problem and solve it for 30 years or 40 years, inshallah, we will be Padma Shri. That is what Sir Vishwasharya has done. He took the problem of industrialization. He has not contributed anything up to the age of 62. He was in service up to 62, he retired, he went to his house, and then he was called by one or the other governors, either by Nizam or it be as a divan for Mysore Palace. He was a statesman. He started with oil, soap industry. He next went to Bhadravati Steel and Iron Factory. Industrialization. He also started Mysore University. He also started Mysore Bank. So he focused on industrialization. That's why he became Bharat Ratna. If you focus on news, you will become junk. If you focus on a problem, either you solve it or you will aspire your children. We can say that yes, we have produced a Bharat Ratna in HKBK college. We can do it. Okay? So if you feel that this kind of social engineering can be brought, then celebrating Engineers Day will have some meaning. We can also do a very good platform for our students, for budding entrepreneurs. The future is bright, irrespective of any government or any students. We are going to be the number one in economy, whether it is 5 trillion or 15 trillion. India, Bharat is going to lead, and we are going to be the Vishwaguru. Either you have to witness that standing outside, or you have to ride the wave. And being a teacher, it's the best opportunity to take the credit in creating Padma Shris and Bharat Ratnas and the future of the nation. It is a very good profession, and I thank Almighty for selecting us for such a profession and also giving us such a responsibility. I thank my parents for giving me such a good education, and also I thank all my family members for making me praying for my success, so that today I am here. And becoming principal is not a small job. It has been a huge process. Since 3 months it was done, but I was in touch with principal since 1 year. I was following on LinkedIn, and I was following all the activities of HKBK since 1 year. I have been through that. I have taken feedback from students. I have taken feedback from faculties. A lot of work has been done. That's why I started with session. I know everybody. Everybody doesn't know me, but I know everybody. So I directly went to the final year students, which was very much required at that point to address. And that is also one policy of Vishwesharaya. I will take 2 policies and I will wind up my session. I hope my time, if I am going exceeding, just let me know. That is the trouble I said. You can ask a professor to start, but you cannot ask a professor to stop. Okay? And that when you are authoritative, people will not tell you that, Macha, Sarkar. Engineers are solution providers. There was huge mafia problem when National Highway Authority of India was sanctioned in Bihar and UP. Whenever people used to send a tender proposal, any new aspirant civil engineer, when he proposed his tender, his file was taken away, or his quotations were exposed, or he was killed. And one IIT professional who became IES, I don't want to take the name, he was killed on the road when he objected for such corruption. People talk about problems in the newsroom, let them talk. People talk on the roads, let them talk. But the solution was provided by engineers. What they did? They started e-tendering. You can name your company as Star Consultants, sit in Singapore, apply for the tender, you will get the tender. Nobody will know who are you. The complete mafia was arrested by one solution by engineers. That is what we are. We are the solution providers. We are not the people who discuss the problems. We are the people who solve the problem. We engineers are the people who make the society. We take all the responsibilities. Climate change is our responsibility. You talk, but we will solve. Mobility, traffic, you talk about the problems. Who will solve? We engineers will solve. That is our responsibility. We don't refrain from that. A doctor can say, I have tried my best, but engineer cannot say that I have tried my best, now the bridge has collapsed. Nobody will accept that. We are answerable for generations. 2 examples of Vishwesharaya. First is, there was a lamp in his office, and when his friend came to meet him, he turned off the lamp and he turned another lamp on. Then his friend asked, he said, this is made by office and this is my personal lamp. Now you have come for a personal discussion, so I am using my lamp with my amount. My father, when I joined this teaching profession, my father said that, Riaz, first of all understand that you are not a perfect teacher. And also understand that you are responsible for 100% of the subject delivery, not syllabus coverage. Not covering the syllabus. opening the syllabus. Our job is not to cover the syllabus, it is to open the syllabus. And he said that there will be some functions, there will be some meetings, and you will miss some classes, he will not explain some topics. अगर आप इसका सैलरी लिए तो ये हराम हो जाएगा आपके. My father told me this when I joined teaching profession with 8,000 salary in Islamic Institute of Technology. He told me that 10% of your salary you have to spend back on students. If I spend 10% of my salary, that means I have asked forgiveness for the 10% what I have not covered because of the meetings, because of my letharginess what I was not prepared for the class, because of my not being completely present in the class. He said that you cannot be a perfect teacher no matter how much you prepare. I used to prepare 4 hours for 1 hour class. He said that 10% you have to spend back. Till today I am practicing that. Last year I have spent 2.5 lakhs only on stationery of my students. And that has given me huge rewards. They pray for me, they pray for my children are healthy and happy. That is very important. क़यामत के दिन ऐसा होगा, आप सदका देने के लिए पैसे लेके जाएंगे, आपको गरीब लोग नहीं मिलेंगे. ये क़यामत की एक निशानी है. But being a teacher, your smile can make somebody's day. Your greeting can make somebody's day. सदका सिर्फ पैसे से नहीं होता है, मुस्कुराहट से भी सदका हो सकता है. So we are at the opportunity where we can change lives, change the mood of 60 students within 1 hour. Before the class, energy will be here. After the class, energy is here. Then you have some godliness in you. The purpose of you being on this earth is serve. If you change the energy level of the students from this to this, before the class, after the class, done. So take the example of Vishwasharya where he bifurcated his official property, didn't use it for personal use. He took his personal things for personal use. Do the same thing in your job. Sadaqah, smile, help, attend, give one extra hour, write a paper with them, write a letter of recommendation, listen to them. They don't want answers, they just want somebody to listen to them. Do that. They will pray for your health, they will pray for your betterment. Because of them, your parents' health will improve. Okay? So that is one first example I take from Vishwasharya. Second example, he was very particular about timing. He worked from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So I want to experiment that, and that's why I have invited the final year students tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and after that from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The time I have taken from Vishwasharya sir's house. I have been to Muddenahalli twice. The room is inspiring. You go to the Muddenahalli. I recommend that you have a visit. Even you can go for official visit. If bus has to be provided, I request Maria Madam to arrange a bus for the interested people who want to go to Muddenahalli. See the museum. See the diploma certificate of Vishwasharya. I have postdoc, but I am nothing in front of his knowledge. Okay? The sand which is collected in KRS Dam is still today not a problem. While Tungabhadra, every 10 years or 18 years it has to be removed. But in KRS Dam still today, no split has been accommodated and it has not been cleaned. That is the work what he has given. Discipline, productivity, we have to learn from Vishwasharya. He knew a long years of 1 or 2 years. Most professional person. I am so happy that I am a Kannadiga and I am so happy that I am staying very near to Muddenahalli. I am so happy that and I am proud that I am an engineer and I am staying in the second most happening city, Bangalore, in the world. There are 3,300 startups. Let there be startups from HKBK. Let the people be proud to recruit our students. Let the people from other college be proud to say that I have a colleague in HKBK. Let them be proud of us. Let them be proud of our brand. Let them be proud of our students. Let them be proud of our being with them as a friend. Thank you. That's my message.
Thank you, sir. That was very uplifting and encouraging.
A drama is the mirror of the reality which we meet every day. In our life, it also inspires from, it is also the inspiration for someone to innovate. And with these words, I call Bhumya and her group to present this acting talent.
playing is Sana.
I am Arshia Kausa and I am playing the role of the boss. I am Askia Nufur and I am playing the role of assistant.
I'm Rani, Sana's friend. My role's name is Haya.
I am Neha. I am playing the role of Sana's mother.
I'm Harini. I'm playing the role of Sana's friend as Zara.
And I am Harsha Fatima. I will be the narrator for today. Today we gather to celebrate Engineers Day, a day to honor the brilliance and dedication of engineers around the world. And the theme this year for Engineers Day is Engineering for a Sustainable Future. There are many engineers who have achieved what they want, but let us have a look of an engineer who has been struggling.
Sana, get up. You're getting late to work. Yeah, Mama. Yeah, get up. I know. I'll be getting ready. As you wanted me to do engineering, I did. I'll do this as well. Be happy that you're doing something in life.
So Sana is an engineer who has completed her degree for her mom and now is forcefully working in an IT company. What is this? It's useless to have you in my company. Out! Get out! Right now!
Sorry, boss. I'll get back to you.
Morning, Sana. Did you get a good sleep?
Yes, sir.
Oh well, I don't care. Get back to the work and complete and submit the report as soon as possible. Sana gets back home after the daily routine she goes through.
I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up of all these people. How long should I run behind these heads? How long? No matter what I do, they just keep finding mistakes. They just keep pointing their fingers to me. I'm so fed up. I should prove them my worth. I should prove them what I am and how much I can do.
After working for weeks and months, Sana finally comes up with a solution against the Ebola virus which has been going around the world for quite a time. Now, Sana takes this report to her boss, hoping that her proposal will be accepted and she'll finally be able to do something to the world.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you come in.
Sir, I found a way to overcome this Ebola virus. By using radiation, we can kill this virus, sir. Please have a look at my report, sir. You will love it. I really mean.
What nonsense is this? You are a doctor? Are you a doctor? You are an engineer and be in your limits. You don't know? What kind of report is this?
Excuse me, sir. Did you just tell engineer? Just engineer? You can't tell this, sir. We engineers have done for 4 years. We engineers write assignments. We do so many things. Like we have to take up so many internships. We have to do so many projects, reports, and stuff. And you just call us engineers. If you're calling us an engineer, just engineer, so cheaply, I don't want this job, and you don't deserve any engineer. I resign.
Sana, wait. Sana, listen to me. Sana, wait. Well, I think Sana took a good step because we engineers cannot be taken for granted.
Mom! This is what I deserve. You forced me to do engineering, and this is what I deserve. No one appreciates my work. Is this what I get? No, Bhavya. You should appreciate your work first. What's the use? No one cares. communication.
Satish Dhawan, he is very well known as father of fluid dynamics and he is graduated from Punjab.
As you all know, our teacher Abdul Kalam was the 11th president of India. So these are aeronautical engineers, and I think so many engineers were already graduated here and guiding us to our life. I thank you all, and I'm proud to be engineers, and we are proud to be engineers. Happy Engineers Day.
Thank you, Bhavya Aunty. That was very insightful. And surely not be just an engineer.
All of you must have attended an interview in your life at some point, right? And I think it's a nerve-wracking experience, and I'm sure you all agree. To lighten up that memory, my friend Mehdi and his team have prepared a spoof on how not to do an interview. I hope you have a good laugh.
बंद मशीन पे भी पड़ता है ना, तो बंद मशीन भी चालू हो जाती है।
Well, quite impressive. Which college and department are you from?
ओए, ये मजदूर के हाथ 4 साल लोहे को मशीन से मार हथौड़े से मार के लोहे को, और फिर जाके मैंने 4 साल मैंने कंप्लीट स्टडी की और मैंने अपनी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग की है।
We'll get back to you, Mr. Thank you.
कोई इतना नहीं हुआ है क्या?
We'll get back to you. Please.
Good afternoon.
Please sit.
Thank you.
So, what's your name? Where you come from?
My name is Farooq and I'm from Bangalore.
So, why
hire you, Mr. Farooq?
Right, because I have all the qualities I have it.
So what are your past experiences in your previous companies?
My past experiences. Can you close your eyes?
Why? You want me to close my eyes?
You close your eyes, I tell you.
Okay.
What do you see?
It's dark.
That's my experience.
Well, good introduction. We'll get back to you, Mr. Farooq.
Thank you.
Well, you're Mr. Usman. Where are you from?
Myself, Usman. I'm from Chennai.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Myself, Usman Puri. I am technology man. You don't say what is your passion. I say hard work. I am doing first time interview.
You mean interview.
Yeah, partners.
Go on.
So I am from Janjura. I studied 10th in Ambala school and graduate from Ranchi. In my free time, every time I am putting screwdriver and I am checking what is happening. I am village scientist.
So what experience do you have?
Yeah, I am working with BSNL telephony company. Whatever line goes off, and I write the telephone numbers and make line.
And how do you see yourself progressing in your career?
I will have a good career in your company. In my future, I will do it and I will use my life exploration. I am also presentation letter from BSNL.
Well, you have a very great English accent. You can take it. We'll call you. We'll talk about the job later.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, please sit. Oh my god, it's so hot here. The ACs are working. So, Ms. Shreya, tell me about yourself. Oh my god, I'm from Delhi. I love food. Then yourself, you look so good. Oh my god, you have so pretty dress. Is it Miss Shreya, this is an interview and you're supposed to answer me. You're not supposed to question. Oh my god, you're so rude. Okay, just forget it. What was your previous experience? What did you do? Oh my god, I can do my eyelashes, my nail polish, my nails, my lipstick in just 30 minutes. Do you believe that? In just 30 minutes. Oh my god, that's impressive. Miss Shreya, I think you're in the wrong place. Get out. Oh, this is so rude. Did I ask you to sit?
Oh, right.
Is this the way you present yourself in an interview?
Yes.
Yes. Is that an interview?
Madam, you know my father is Nagraj, humble partition. Okay.
So what? If you need a job, you need to have
the right attitude for it.
I have no. Politicians are not. What else you want?
Do you think you'll get a job?
I should. Don't you think? I have the right attitude for it.
No, you don't. Please leave. So well, this was a skit to show how different types of people enter into the interviews and how their attitudes would show up. And this was our team performing.
This silent moment maybe. My name is Usman Muni from EC.
I'm Shreyas from ECS. This was a spoof of not to do interviews. I hope you had a good laugh, dear faculties. Thank you.
painting and paper towel building. So the winners for the painting, first place goes to Syed Muzammil from Civil Department. I request Maria ma'am and principal and Maria ma'am, Lata ma'am, kindly come on the dais to hand over the certificates and the cash prize we have for the winners. So the painting first place goes to Syed Muzammil from Civil Department. Second place goes to Janvi Kumari and Abhishek Pradhan. Next we have paper tower building winners. First place goes to Nevin Santosh and Fatih Burhan from 7th semester, EC students. Nevin and Fatih. Second place goes to Mohammad Amir and Shahir Ahmad from 7th semester, EC students. I request all the skit participants to be on the stage. We had two skits which were wonderfully performed by our students. Bhavya and team kindly come. We have Bhavya Bhai, Remy R. Thomas, Neha Singh, Arshia Fatima, Arshia Kausal, Askia and Harini. Skit performers kindly come on the stage and collect your certificates. Kindly give a round of applause because they entertained us with their wonderful skit performance. Second team, Likita Suresh, Samunali Usman, Mohammad Nahmi and Shreyansh Singh. I request the second team to come on the dais, come on the stage. Shreyansh and Jackie. They had supported us for conduction of this event. I request your presence. Next we have Mohammed Hanif. I request you to come, collect your certificate and then showcase your performance. Come fast.
Before going for the official vote of thanks by our students, I would like to thank all the coordinators, organizing team, as well as my student volunteers. Within the span of 2 days, they have completed the enormous tasks and they have organized very well. Thank you, Gandhi. I request the official vote of thanks now to be carried out. Thank you.